Hello everybody, happy Friday, I hope you're all well. And as I teased at the end of the video on Friday, the shirt that I'm going to be showing you today, which is in this little parcel here, follows a very similar style to the one on Tuesday. Now, I haven't got another blackout shirt, like there's only one I own, but it has a similar design. Now, how is that going to be possible? Well, I suppose the only thing there is I open up the parcel and I show you, and then you'll be like, yes, I can totally see what he's talking about now. So I've had this now for, I want to say at least a month, so I suppose it's only fair that I open it up, because hopefully, based on the images, it should be quite an interesting shirt. I'm not sure how beautiful it will be in person, but it's definitely going to be unique, and yeah, definitely unique to the collection. So let's get it open and see what we have. Okay, so we have a bit of invoicing, and then we have, come on, there we go, we have that one with some sort of, well, got some tags, but I don't know if that's, okay, right, get rid of that. So, there is the shirt. It has a bit of cardboard or something in there. That's interesting, isn't it? So, not really giving away much there, apart from the fact that it is a Kappa shirt. So, let's get this bit open and see what it's all about. Come on. Let's just destroy the whole thing, shall we? Right. Okay, this feels weird. So we have the shirt and the tag, which is great, and then we also have this, which is a thing saying blockchain powered. It's all in Spanish. It's good. It's good, that is. Might make a little bit more sense in a bit when I explain to you about the shirt. So, I feel like I had some cardboard in here. There we go. Now then, there is the rear of the shirt. So, it is blue, and a different shade of blue, two blues, with a little bit of white on the trims. Now, there is a sponsor there at the back, which is also in blue as well. Interesting. Anything else? Nothing there. Just turn it around, shall we? See what's going on. Da-da-da. Oh, okay then. So it's blue again. Everything's blue. You've got the blue crest and the blue sponsor and then the blue Kappa as well. This is an all blue out shirt. So yes, we've got the blackout shirt that we showed you on Tuesday. And we've now got the blue out shirt, which is a slightly less used styling. You had the Brondby shirt, I believe, from last season, which had a blue out styling. And this is another one of those to follow that particular pattern. So how about that, eh? That's pretty cool. So sponsored there. I don't know how it's going to pick it up. I presume you pick up some of it, but it is a little bit difficult to see some of those detailing. So I will dress the mannequin and explain to you why this shirt exists and what it's all about. Okay then, so there is the shirt, another one of the videos where I don't quite know if it's going to be picking up on camera, but if it is, and you might have been able to see that this is a Deportivo La Coruña shirt. In fact, it's their ecological shirt from this season, and I bought it directly from the club. It cost me €99, which roughly translates to about £88. Yes, it is a limited edition shirt with only 500 units being created, and that includes the ones worn by the players on the pitch. Now, when I was looking, they still actually have a small, at least one small adult shirt available to purchase. So if after watching the video you're interested in adding one to your collection, then by means go ahead and try and do that. So the shirt is sort of designed in a responsible and sustainable way. Though I suppose if you want to really be responsible, you probably wouldn't have created it in the first instance, you know, but I suppose here we are. Now, it was created using recycled polyester, along with 60 recycled plastic bottles that were sort of gathered from the ocean. On top of that, they used locally sourced fabrics to help the manufacturing process. I checked the tag to see where it was manufactured. Portugal. So not quite Asia, but not next door, really, even though technically I suppose Portugal is next door to Spain. And then they were apparently delivered to the stores using electric vehicles. And then you have somebody sat 2,000 kilometres away deciding that they want to add this shirt to their collection and have it flown into their doorstep. So all the air miles gained there has kind of put all of the good hard work by Kappa and the club there laid to waste. So sorry guys for ruining your little little setup there, but yeah, I just wanted to add it to my collection. Anyway, the club also is claiming that this is the first shirt to be an NFT also. So it kind of makes the reason why I've got this sort of pamphlet here in Spanish trying to tell me to register my shirt as an NFT. Apparently you could register it for the 1,000 years it would take the plastic to decompose. Whatever the hell that even means. So I might try and do that, I guess, but I don't think there's any benefit to anybody in me doing that. Unless I can then sell JPEGs of the shirt for money while still owning the actual shirt. That's how NFTs work, isn't it? So yeah, that's a thing. Now, it was worn in the game, which is always nice when a limited shirt is worn. And it was won against Unionistas de Salamanca. And they actually did win 3-0. So that's a great little bonus there to see the team winning wearing one of their limited shirts. Now, I actually do own a Deportivo shirt, which is here. It's one of the first shirts that I actually picked up, to be honest. It's the home shirt from 2013, 2014. So I'll start it away. It's a little bit creased up there, but I don't know if you can see, but they still have the same alcoholic beverage sort of sponsor going on there. But yeah, so at this point, this one will probably end up being sold, I thought. It's a Lotto shirt, and it's kind of a little bit of elastication going on. So it's not the worst shirt I own, so I only had to make the purchase partly because it is limited, and secondly, I've always been interested in sort of blue out shirt. Now, I got into football sort of 2000, 2001, so all of the teams that were sort of successful and big and popular at that time, in my head, are still technically big and successful and popular. Now, that is the case still with some of them, but a few of them have kind of dropped off. So if you take like the season of 2001, 2002 for La Liga, you had Valencia winning it, and then you had Depor finishing in second. And then if you fast forward to right now, you have Valencia sitting in the relegation zone in La Liga, and we all know the sort of craziness surrounding the owners of that club and the mess that they've created. And then you have Depor. They play in the third division right now. They almost got promoted back to the second division last season, and this season I think they're currently sat in third place, so that again they could be trying to get promoted back to the second division. But it kind of just shows you, if you don't keep your eyes on some of these teams, they can sort of drift away. I remember watching these guys come back live against Milan, you know, when they came back from being 4-1 down and they won 4-0 to get through to the next round. What a crazy game that was. I also remember watching them lose to Monaco in the group stage, something like 8-3. I really did love that Monaco team. No, they ended up actually beating Chelsea at that point and then losing in the final. So yes, good times. So yeah, it's like those teams from that period for me will always be up there. So maybe one day we'll get to see them back in La Liga. But for now, they are in the third division and they are with Kappa. They've been with Macron for a while and they actually did release some pretty nice shirts. But Kappa seem to be pretty keen on this sort of interesting styling going on there, these special edition ones. So, you know what? It's nice. It's a blue out shirt. Yes, you have these sort of small little white details in the trims there, but I think it doesn't really take away too much from the overall idea of it. I think the blue is just purely because it is all of a water theme sort of going on there. But it's nice. This has sort of been transferred on, same with the Cap logo, and this is obviously stitched on. I think possibly that's where the NFT is, somewhere in there. I have no idea really. Don't actually care. But other than that, it's a pretty simple design. You've got the stripe going on, but it's cool. I think it's just to be one of those. It's definitely a collector's piece, isn't it? And I don't think there's going to be too many floating around in the UK. So let me know what you think. I have a blackout shirt, I have a blue out shirt, and kind of have a white out shirt, but it's more of a white out iridescent shirt. Now I know that there are some other shirts that exist in that styling, and I probably would like to get them if they are different colours, of course. But who knows what will come forth in the future. So let me know what you think. Is this shirt totally unnecessary? Kind of is, really, isn't it? But you know what? I'm not upset that I own it. It's yeah, it's a nice little piece for my collection. So that is going to be it for this video. I think next week I'm going to have to start showing you some of my really bargain basement shirts, just to make it obvious that I'm not just going crazy and buying all these expensive shirts. I do actually buy some of the sort of more cost-effective ones that help balance out these sort of higher end purchases. But until then, I will keep you in suspense about what they may well be. I hope you guys have a great weekend ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!